I don't know if I should make this a series. The thing about me is sometimes when I start a series, I'm not able to follow through. I'm not able to stay consistent. I'm sure it happens to even the best of us. That's why I don't know if I should call this a series or I should just do my thing. Whenever I'm able to post, fine. But when I'm not able to post, you'll be able to just manage me like that. I feel like it's time for me to really come out and explain digital product creation to everyone who is just getting to hear about it for the first time. Sometimes we feel that things are difficult and ambiguous just because of the way they are described, the words that we use for it. Just like saying digital products, a lot of people may not be able to understand. But when you say something like ebooks or PDF, this is the one that we are very familiar with. PDF, a lot of people will be able to relate, especially most of those of us that went to the university because most of our lecturers were sending us PDFs. So we know you say PDFs, you say online courses, you say online trainings. Even when you say webinar, some people don't know what a webinar is. But when you say online trainings like WhatsApp classes, Telegram classes, and stuff like that, they are able to understand and relate. So I want to finally explain it in a layman's language. Okay. Now imagine that you sell sweets, you sell candies to students. When school is closing, you stand at the gate as they're coming out, you're selling sweets to them, and that is what you do. That is your major source of livelihood. And now you decide that, okay, since selling sweets is just one source of income, maybe at the end of the day you make a gain of like 500 naira or 1000, and it's not enough for you, and you feel like this is too small, what else can I do? And now you decide that, okay, you don't buy the sweets to sell, you make the sweets by yourself. You stay at home, you buy the ingredients, and you make this candy by yourself, and then you sell to students. Now you want to start teaching people how to make this candy. So you're looking out for parents, fresh graduates, people who are looking for skills to learn, people who are looking for an extra source of income, and then you're teaching them how to make candies for their children and to sell in order to make money. Now you've created another source of income. During school closure, you stand at the gate and sell sweets to children. And then maybe during the weekend, you go online and teach people. You record videos. You're recording yourself where you're buying the ingredients. You're listing and naming all the ingredients required. You're showing them the mixing process and everything, how to package it and all of that, and how to maybe customize your nylon, stuff like that. You're teaching people how to do this and they are paying you. Maybe each person has to pay you 5,000, 3,000, 10,000, depending on what you decide to charge. And maybe you have like 10 or 20 persons in your class. So if you're charging 5,000, 5,000 times 10 is 50,000, times 20, that's 100,000. So maybe during the weekend, if it's a 1 week class or a 2 day class or whatever, you charge them that money and you teach them, you make an extra 100K aside what you're making during the week. So the part where you have to teach these things online, that is what I call a digital product. So that video recording that you did, you can call it an online course because you delivered it through a digital means. You recorded it on your phone and you're sending it to them maybe through their email, through their WhatsApp, or you're live on a particular platform. Maybe you're live on WhatsApp, on Telegram, or live on Facebook teaching those that paid. That is what I call digital products. So you see that because we call it digital products, a lot of people get confused. They don't really get to understand what a digital product is. But because I've been able to explain it like this, I'm very sure, I'm very confident that more people would be able to understand that a digital product is something that anybody can create from the comfort of their homes. Whether you are educated, you're not educated, whether you're techie, you're not techie, whether you can speak good English or you cannot speak good English. If you put your mind to it and say that this is what I do and now I want to transform it into a digital product, you can do it. You just need a little guidance here and there and you can do it. So it's either you want to turn that thing you know into an ebook, that is PDF. I know some of you may be wondering who will pay you for a PDF. Years back, I sold a PDF. I don't want to call it an ebook because some people may not grab. That's why I'm calling it PDF, so that you see that as ordinary as it is, people can pay you for it. I sold one a couple of maybe 2 3 years ago. I can't remember exactly. I sold one at 1,500, And in 1 week, I was making about 96,000. That was when 96,000 was money. In 1 week, that PDF that is ordinary, that we see as ordinary, I was making 96,000 from one. So it is not really the product that matters. It is what is inside the product, the content. What I put inside that PDF is something that people really needed to hear. People really wanted to see, to learn. So a PDF is just like a book. You go to a bookstore, you go to the market, you buy books to read. It's just like a book, but now you read it from your phone. So if you want to teach a particular thing or you want to share a particular knowledge and you put it in the form of a PDF and do your marketing well, people are going to buy it. PDF is a digital product. We call it ebook. You call it PDF. It's the same thing. Now, an online training, just like this video I'm recording, if I decide I want to package all the videos I've made and sell it, I'll make money from it. I sold digital products money course 2 years ago. Just like a video, a series of videos, about 25 videos. I sat down like this, I recorded, explaining things to people, teaching them something. I packaged it and sold it. In 27 days, I was making nearly 300,000. So you see that these things that you see as ordinary, people are making money from it on a daily basis. And I also want to, as you're watching this video, I want you to start thinking, what is that thing that I know, whether a talent, a skill, an experience that I had. There are people who share their experiences. Maybe you had a lot of miscarriages, or you waited years, you had delay in childbearing, you waited years before finally having a baby. You can package your experience. During the times that you were miscarrying, you were waiting on God, you were trying. What are the things that happened to you? Were you mocked by people? Were you given series of strange advice? Were you taking series of things? People will tell you. I read a story of a woman. I think it was a book I edited or something a couple many years ago, like 3 4 years ago. And this woman shared her story unfiltered. Like, I felt touched by the story. That was when I was actively doing book editing. So she was saying that during those years that she was waiting for a child, people will come, drink this concussion, you will be able to conceive. Go to this doctor, go to this place. They were giving her, so many recommendations that at a point she was so confused. Today, this person is telling you go to Mama Nkechi. Tomorrow, another person is telling you go to Mr. Eke. Another, like, so what are those things that happen to you? You can share them, and then you tell them what your own person, the advice you're giving them based on the fact that you've been in that condition before. You can advise them. Do you understand? So there are people also that after successfully planning their wedding. I know a lady that's currently doing this. She planned her wedding by herself, everything. She was in charge of everything. And on her wedding day, she was not, there are people that they plan their weddings themselves. And on their wedding day, their eyes are everywhere. Is that thing in order? Has this person eaten? Have you given them food? You cannot even sit down and enjoy your day. But it was not like that, because she posted videos to show that during her wedding, she was coordinated. She had people, looking over everything. She was not the one asking, have you given food to people that came from Aba? Have you given food to Ikwere people? Have you given? She was not doing that. Somebody was overseeing all those things for her. So she was not teaching people how to plan their weddings on a budget, how to plan your wedding on a budget and still be coordinated and enjoy your wedding day without being everywhere. So from your own experience, maybe you struggled to pass mathematics in school, but finally you're making A's now. That's an experience that you had. You can share it. So whether it is your knowledge, something that you know, an experience that you've gained over the years, your skill, something that you learned how to do, your talent, something that you were born with, you can do it so well, but other people struggle to do it. These are things that you can package and turn into a digital product. And don't forget, when I talk about digital products, they could be any digital products are many, but I like to focus on just three: an ebook, which I call PDF, an online class, that is a webinar, or an online course. Now you may be wondering, what is the difference between an online class and an online course? I like to tell people an online course is pre-recorded. It's pre-recorded, but an online class mostly happens live. But people always use the two interchangeably. And it's not wrong actually, but I like to specify so that when you're paying me for anything, you know exactly what you're getting. When I say this is a course, what I mean is that it has been recorded. Maybe I recorded it 2 months ago, 3 months ago, 1 year ago, 1 week ago. it has been recorded. And when I give you access to the course, I expect you to watch the videos and grab the knowledge on your own. Just like digital product money that I recorded 2 years ago. If you still want to buy it, it's still available. The 3-in-1 course is 15,000. But if you want to buy one is 10,000. It's a 3-in-1 course. Digital products money is going to teach you how to create and sell digital products in order to make money. So that one I recorded it 2 years ago. I don't have to start recording it again unless maybe something that I explained there has changed now. Now I want to update it. Then I can maybe record it again. But when it comes to an online class normally happens live. Maybe it could be a live session on Facebook, a live session on WhatsApp or Telegram, or it could be a WhatsApp class where I'm typing and recording audios and sending. But it is happening there and then. Do you understand? If I say the class is going to hold by 8 p.m., it means by 8 p.m. I'm going to be there talking to you or testing you or whatever. So it's either you turn your knowledge or skill, talent, or whatever into an ebook, an online class, or an online course. Any of these things. There are also other digital products that you can consider, but these are the three that I like to measure on. Okay, so I hope that you now clearly understand what a digital product is. But if you have other questions concerning digital products, I would really appreciate if you drop them in the comments because I am going to be attending to your questions.